Hello everyone and welcome back to a short EP review, and in this video I'm going to review Lamental by Squarepusher. I've stated with my previous video on Squarepusher talking about his brand new full-length album Be Up a Hello to be a pleasant surprise and one of the greatest albums in the Squarepusher discography, and definitely one of the better albums he has done in a very long time. So this brand new EP seems to go further into this direction, as it seems with the cover of this itself is that it has some of the same characteristics, some of the same shapes, so I was expecting something that would go towards this direction. And getting into this EP, I was definitely not disappointed since I pretty much got some of that formula, but still this EP feels more like just some B-sides. There is not that much of a specific focus to this release in particular, in my opinion. It's just some extra and bonus tracks. Now, truth be told, the Paris track, the introduction to this EP, is very solid, and I would like for this track to actually be on the full-length album, as it would make for another huge highlight. I love this song and I would say it's one of my favorites from the entire Squarepusher catalog. It gives a lot of Aphex Twin vibes, that's for sure, but I like the melodies to this. It goes on and on, it doesn't have that much of variations to it, but I like how laid back it is. I like the melody to it, and I like this sort of jazzy approach that Squarepusher has shown with lots of his past works, and this EP feels like a laid down approach to what Be Up a Hello did. Sure, this EP has some of the same characteristics when it comes to some of the scenes that give this old school IDM approach that Aphex Twin would used to have, but the tracks are definitely on a slower pace, on a slower tempo. Do not expect getting into some really fast drill and bass stuff or breakcore. This is not something that is part of this EP. You have more laid back tracks that go further into a side of like down tempo or just simple and cute IDM. There are mainly used some standard breaks. That's what happens with the track The Paris track, and it's also the same with the track Midi Sans Frontiers, but with the Avec Battery version, which has a repeated melody and a very standard break that I've heard in lots of different occasions before, and I think it's an okay track, but it's not necessary for it, in my opinion, to just being put twice and then have Midi Sans Frontiers again, but this time with just a kick to it and the track just going on and on with just the melody and a few progressions here and there. I'm not really a huge fan when they do that, especially on short EPs like this, but whatever. Also, there are other two tracks that go into just the synth side of things without any beat attached to them, which made for some of the moments in the Be Up a Hello album that I wasn't really that much of a fan, since they felt more like filler. And that's pretty much the case with the tracks Detroit People Mover and with Les Mains Descent. I didn't really care that much for these tracks, even though they had some nice ideas to them. So overall, I think that Lamental is a decent EP, definitely not getting up high to the level of Be Up a Hello, but still for what it offers as a short EP, I think it's quite decent. Give it a shot. The Paris track is amazing. Midi Sans Frontiers Avec Battery is okay, and the other tracks are just not that much of a huge fan. Still digging this sound from Squarepusher, and I'm looking forward to more. I'm going to give this EP a 6 out of 10. What's your opinion on this EP? Like it, dislike it, why, and what do you want me to review next time? Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.